Wagwan family, blessings from I-Man, blessings from Mother Nature, blessings to Mother Moon each time, blessings from ancestry. We give thanks for another day of liberty. So tonight is a blood moon eclipse, and what that means is when the sun, the moon and the earth, much like the sun, the moon and the truth, is in alignment, creating an eclipse. And this will be the last blood moon eclipse until 2025. So as we know, the sun is the father, the masculine, the protector, the seed, the alpha, and everything is balanced. So we have the moon, which is the mother, the nurturer, the feminine, the soil to the seed, and the omega to the alpha. We are also in a time of age of Aquarius, and age of Aquarius means whatever's hidden will come to light. That's exactly where we are today. That can't be denied. But also, Aquarius is water. Water is the feminine element, and that also cleanses. It gets rid of in order to grow anew in Mother Nature, just like the feminine nurtures. So I've read that during an eclipse, the moon blacks out the masculine left hand of the brain's energy. This then floods the right brain with feminine principles such as instinctiveness and intuition. Now, we all know we're living in uncertain times, but even more so, we're living in a time of the great unknown. There's so much going on that we don't know about, so much distraction, so much lies, so much corruption, low vibrational energy, that we need to trust our intuition so much more so. We need to think critically and base how we react and what we're saying off analytics, of truth, of what we know, rather than just emotion, hearsay, and what we see on the news. Because another reason why you should trust your intuition is because what's being shown to us on the TV, in the media, which is used as weapons now, it's all propaganda, social media, it's all lies, it's a fake reality. We need to trust our intuition and figure out what is true so we can get that information and then put that into practice and then prepare for whatever we can prepare for. But first you have to trust your intuition, and that takes time with self. To learn how to listen to your intuition more and focus more spiritually, we need to go within ourselves and undertake something called shadow works. This means taking time away peacefully, quietly, so you can concentrate on the nothing. And then in the nothing, you are still, and then you can go within yourself. But you have to be brave and not judgmental, because you're going to face the person in the mirror. That man in the mirror that you're staring at can be scary because it's done so much shit, or you ain't facing what you're supposed to be facing, you're ignoring what you're supposed to be ignoring. That woman in the mirror is not doing what she's supposed to be doing, etc., etc. But this is where we have to use that feminine energy to nurture ourselves, to say, you know what, it's done, we need to learn from it, but now is the time to move on. Another aspect of the moon's energy is letting go of what no longer serves you, and you find these when you go into self. A lot of the issues that we're going through right now and of recent is external distractions, all that lies, that corruption, all of that low vibrational stuff is taking us away from aligning and ascending to a better version of ourselves. This is because we're not going internally, we're watching externally. Instead of creating, we are consuming. You're just on your phone, just consuming, instead of going within yourself and creating and facing that person in the mirror. But again, it takes bravery, it takes time, it takes practice, it takes forgiveness. A lot of these energies that we get from Mother Moon, the nurturer, we need to give to ourselves non-judgmentally and keep moving forward. We need to go within self to find the answers to our problems. Much of what we're going through today and of recent, even generations, hundreds of years, are just because of external situations, because of ego, because of other people's issues and fuckery. That's where you get wars going on. That's where you get corruption going on. That's where you get all of this external shit, where in reality, we need to focus on ourselves. Go within. Face the person in the mirror that you've been avoiding. This is where the difficulty is in doing shadow work. Shadow work is when you face the shadow. Face that man in the mirror, that woman in the mirror, who you are too scared to face because you know you're meant to be doing something but you're not. Or you know you're meant to not do something that you have been doing. We have to let go of things that no longer serve us in order to ascend, in order to vibrate higher and go upwards and get back on our path and align with our true self, our purpose and our mission. But without doing the shadow works, all you're doing is being a consumer. Taking in, taking in, taking in. You need to protect your energy. Go back within self and focus on self. It takes bravery. It takes work. You're not going to get through it in one day. You're going to need to meditate and go within yourself. Get rid of the brain fog and all the noise and focus on what it is that you need or don't need. Focus on what you need to be doing or not doing. This is the efforts of the shadow works, and it will pay off when you start. Draw in for them Mother Moon's energies of nurture and go easy on yourself. Reflect and show yourself how far you've come and forgive yourself for some of your choices, but get back onto your mission, onto your path towards your goal. This is how you ascend and vibrate high, by going within. All the external issues that we're going through now, you're consuming instead of creating your own lane. We've been doing the same thing we've been doing for so long, and to an extent of recent years, it's not been our fault because of the psychological warfare that has been going on towards mankind. But what we need to do is go back into self to find ourselves. Timelines are being destroyed. The old is being destroyed. The normal that they tried to convince you was normal, we can see it was not normal this whole time. So we're creating new timelines. If timelines are shifting, just as Mother Moon blows me down with her truth, with her power, when timelines are creating anew, we need to vibrate with Mother Nature and create anew with her, so we stay on the same vibration as Mother Nature. This is how we maintain our vibration. If you don't, Mother Earth will vibrate higher. Other people will vibrate higher. Those with this conscious awareness. Conscious is the knowing. Those with that conscious awareness and Mother Nature, they start to ascend, and then you see people in a time of madness be happy, being successful, doing good things, where other people that are not vibrating higher and not ascending, not going within themselves and doing that shadow work, they're maintaining under that control of fear, that low vibration. This is why we need to go into self and avoid the distractions, because this keeps us down. When you are in fear, you allow someone to control you by your emotions. You can be controlled like a joystick. All these youths playing computers when really the computer's playing them, affecting your subconscious and all this other shit. But when you focus on yourself, your power, and get back onto your path and get back your love, your joy, your strength, this is how you vibrate higher. And you see these things that are going on and you're like, fuck that, man, you can't play me. Are you dumb? I'm not stupid. Let's keep going. This is strength that they don't want you to have, because you can't control that person and make them comply. Go within and ascend. Become that version of yourself that you've always wanted to be. Finally become the version of self that you've been waiting for, that you've been trying to be, but not been consistent at. Be consistent. It just takes little steps every day on the right path, and eventually you'll make it to your goal. Martin Luther King said, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. Whatever you do, keep going. And doing this, you create the life that you want. You begin to ascend higher and see the blessings. Where you were stuck in low vibration before and only seeing badness, you start to see the love, the blessings, the success, the opportunities, and go for it. And then you begin to work on your own powers, again doing the shadow work. And then you affirm, you put out in the universe what you want. You want strength, you want health, you want success, you want fortune, whatever it is, you affirm it, you put it out into the world. Then you work for it. You can't just sit on your ass and expect it to be handed to you like this is Christmas and the universe is Santa. It don't work like that. You have to go out and get these things. You will learn along the way, and sometimes you'll fail. That failure is teaching you a lesson that's going to get you onto the path of the thing that you want, the thing that you asked for, the thing that you desired. When pressure comes our way, don't give in. You asked for this thing. The universe is gonna back you down. It's gonna push you down. It's gonna break you up. But it's only doing so to break the old version of yourself and build you back up stronger, so you can maintain the thing that you asked for and be that person you always wanted to become. So to all my light workers, star seeds, healers, witches, wizards, warlocks, all my warriors, freedom fighters, teachers, inventors, scientists, mathematicians, creatives, all of you who have a heart I love, A heart full of love and desire to see mankind succeed and counteract the low vibration. Liberate mankind from its darkness and awaken them from their slumber. This is what I will to manifest under Mother Moon. I will it for you, as you will it for I. We are in a time of great change, a historic time. It just takes you and I to do the works, lay our foundation, and then soar from that. Keep going, family. Love to Mother Moon. Give thanks to the Most High for life and this message from Iron Man with word, sound, and power each time. Keep sharing, keep creating, keep sending love. I'm there for you, family. Blessed each time. Love.